I'm Chris Pepe. I'm executive editor at G.P. Putnam Sons, and I'm here today to talk about the terrific new book by P.J. Tracy, Shoot to Thrill. And I'm really happy to be here with the authors of the book, the mother-daughter team of P.J. and Tracy Lambrecht. So ladies, we're really excited about this new book, Shoot to Thrill. What can you tell us about it, and what can you tell us about the Monkey Wrench crew?
The Monkey Wrench crew is a group of computer geniuses, and in this one, the role is particularly strong because what they do best, work on the web, is what other people are doing badly.
PJ and I noticed, most recently some of these horrible things that are showing up on the web and on YouTube. And as our books are always about good and evil, this sort of addresses the good and the evil of the internet and the web. So that's sort of the premise of this book, about how the web and the culture of celebrity nowadays is really, truly affecting culture.
You are a mother-daughter writing team, something that makes you very unique in the literary world. What can you tell us about that relationship?
I persuaded Tracy, with certain restrictions on curfew and allowance, to start working with me when I was writing short stories because my workload was getting so high. And persuaded her again with a couple trips to Europe to join me when I was doing novels. And eventually she got used to the fact that she had to tell people she was working with her mother, and we've been together ever since.
It's not a bad gig, and we wrote well together.
It's the coming together that makes it special, because you've got, obviously, two generations, two different dressers.
Two different voices.
Yeah. And if you can pull all that together, you can speak with many voices.
It's been 4 years since your last book. Have there been any big changes in your lives?
On my side, personally, I moved from an office I had worked in for 30 years in my home to a new home with a totally different structure. It slowed me down in a way I never anticipated.
Yes, I moved back from LA after 10 years and had a new home and a new writing environment and knew everything. I exchanged my life and got a whole new one.
When we got into Shoot to Thrill, we realized this is the way it was. This is the way it's supposed to be. And that was exhilarating.
Shoot to Thrill was the first time we said, oh my God, we're back. And we had a blast writing. It was so enjoyable. And now we can't wait to get to the next one.
What is PJ's favorite snack when she is hard at work writing the new novel?
Cashews.
All right. Excellent. 1 point.
Yay, one down.
What famous person, dead or alive, would PJ most want to have lunch with?
John Steinbeck. Oh, that's so touching.
PJ, one last final question. What size shoe does Tracy wear?
8.
Yeah.
I know you so much better than you know me. That's great.
Meet the original Swedish detective.
Vilket kap du har gjort, Martin Beck. Vi har alltså direktkontakt med mördaren. Det lär väl bli fler om vi inte hittar sambandet.
Jag tror att Martin gjorde det korrekt.
Peter Haller is Beck.
Disillusionment prompted two left-wing reporters, Maya Cheval and Per Valu, to begin work on a series of 10 crime novels that pioneered the idea of using detective fiction to analyze the state of the nation, the template for Scandinavian crime fiction.
Vi träffades först därför att vi arbetade på varsin veckotidning på samma förlag. Och blev goda vänner, och sen blev vi kära i varandra. Och under den här perioden från vän till kärlek så pratade vi väldigt mycket med varandra om allt möjligt. Och det var då vi fick den här idén. För vi pratade om kriminallitteratur som vi tyckte om och läste. Men då kom vi på att i Sverige fanns det inga realistiska polisromaner som beskrev polisarbete. Och då sa vi, ska vi försöka. Projektet var ju det att vi började prata om det här med realistiska polisromaner där man kunde involvera ett politiskt sätt att se på samhället från vänsterkant. Och sen fick var och en ansvara för det kapitel som den skrev. Och så satt vi på natten mitt emot varann med papper och penna och skrev när det var tyst och barnen sov. Och rökte kopiöst och drack kopiöst mycket te. Jag kommer ihåg man kunde bli tokig när man själv inte kom igång. Och Pelle satt och skrev. Och så satt han och flina lite. Jävlar, han skrev något roligt också. Så att, ja, det var väldigt, väldigt kul och stimulerande att jobba på det sättet.
So what caused you two to get together to write a crime series?
He was working as a troubleshooter for a large corporation, and he spent nights in hotels in strange places, and you can only go to so many bars, you can only see so many movies, and he had said to me, I'm bored, what'll I do? And I said, well, we can always write a murder mystery. And he said, oh, Mother.
Was that one of those how hard can it be moments?
No, I think we understood it was going to be hard because we didn't intend to publish it. But he
There
didn't.
was no plan in
That's
our
right.
wildest expectations of actually publishing it. It was more something to do together. And
to keep him out of mischief.
I think that's been one of the good things is it has redefined our relationship both as professionals and as mother and son as a result of what we've
That's
been
right.
doing.
I mean, we
But
still kill each other.
We're also fortunate that there were laptops and email right about the same time, so we could work on things long distance, and that's where we really fell into the pattern of how to work together and work apart and those kinds of things, sort
We
of a
cannot work
delegation
in the
of
same
duties.
house.
Really? Why not?
Yeah.
We find too many other things to talk about.
You get distracted, people come in, we will really get off track, whereas if I send her a lengthy email, that's what she's concentrating on and reading, vice versa.
right.
Tell me about the process. Do you go, okay, I'll write chapter 1 and I'll write chapter 2? Or, I mean, are you, how does it work?
Somebody asked once if Charles wrote all the battle scenes and I wrote the rest of how the women dressed. But the fact of the matter is I can write as good a battle scene as he can because we've read the same material. But we work at everything as a joint process. And as long as we both know everything that the other person knows, we can understand the characters. We know how we're going to set up the scene, how we're going to change the atmosphere by having tension develop between one character and another.
We work scene by scene.
Yes.
Not chapter by chapter. It's you have this scene where, you know, Rutledge arrives in town and meets the constable, and then meets other people, and your cast of characters begins to grow. Plus, we don't outline, so it's character-driven.
You do not
and it's
outline.
plotting.
I have never been able to outline. I couldn't do it in high school. I couldn't do it in college. I couldn't do it in grad school. I saw no point in starting
I am
it now.
so glad you said that. That's refreshing to hear an author say that. Do you know, but you know before you start.
No.
You don't know how
No.
it's going to end? You don't know
No.
who did
You don't
it?
even know who the killer is.
Sometimes it's a race.
My husband always says, you know, you're 2/3 of the way through the book, and I don't think you can finish this. And so you have, you know, you're challenged to go back and look at the clues and figure out who did it when you got to the end.
It's interesting. We'll have different and sometimes opposing perceptions of an individual character.
That's so nicely put.
And so I think one of the things you learn is you can, one or the other of us will kind of go off in one direction, and you learn a certain amount of patience to say, okay, let's play this through and see what happens. And I think the biggest thing, though, is to be willing to rip up 100 pages.
Yes. That hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
It does, but I've read many books where they've gone off course and tried to correct it and get it back in line, and it just, it never really gets back on course, and you're a lot better to just tear it up and move back. Find the place. It's not writer's block that's your problem. Find the place where it went wrong and then move forward.
That's right.
Does it get easier with each book?
No.
No.
They're so complicated. Each book has its own set of problems.
No, we said that you write as a team. What we didn't say is you don't even live in the same state.
We can't even work in the same room.
Is
No, I mean,
a lot of email.
Yes, a lot of email. He has a place in my house, and I have a place in his house where I can go and work while he's in another part. It works out very well.
A computer, I hope.
Oh,
you're not certainly
yes.
Nobody's writing
Yes.
longhand these days.
I mean, you do a scene to try something, but most of the time it's computer.
Is there ever a time where one of you goes, "Oh, heavens, no, we're not doing that"?
I don't know of anything.
Or are you much kinder if you don't agree?
There's no gratuitous violence or sex. I won't do that.
Okay.
But everything, you have to look at what's best for the character, not what's best for you as the author. What works for that person.
So in this, it would be Ian takes precedence.
Right. Yes.
You know, I am
That's ultimately who wins the argument. Is Rutledge wins.
Rutledge wins. Well said.